Stay 10. Let's hit it. Okay, we're just starting off with a sand wedge shots at the range. We want to go your full sand wedge, which should be a 3/4 swing. We want 20 balls at a target. If you hit a bad shot, it doesn't count, but just that's your warm up. Kind of really focus in and take your time. 20 at whatever your distance is. I'm using the 54-degree sand wedge for this warm up, and I'm looking at about 85 to 90 yards right in there for me. Here we go. Also, use your alignment stick for this. We really want to make sure we are starting that thing straight and staying where we're looking. Okay, second up, here's what you want. You want to go to your gap wedge, if you have a gap wedge. If not, just jump to a pitching wedge. But your next wedge up, we're going to go 20 shots, and you want to do fade shots on all of these 20, okay? So just the best you can do. You want it and your fade should look like it goes up and it falls to the right. Not a big slice, just goes up in the air, and as it comes down, it's going to the right side versus the left, okay? That's the ideal shot shape for these. Do your best. 20, gap wedge, fades. Let's go. Pick a different target too. Always switch it up. So I'm going right at that red pole out here, and if it doesn't fade and fall to the right, then it doesn't count towards my 20. I just did that one, that was perfect. So I want to start right at red and have it fall on the right side of it. If it goes to the left side, just doesn't count towards my 20, okay? You got it. So next up, we're going the next club up from whatever your gap wedge or whatever you're using, one club up. So for me, that's a pitching wedge. I'm gonna go at the same target. This time, I'm hitting all draws to that with the pitching wedge. 20 balls. Good luck. That was a really good shot. It just didn't draw, it went straight, so it doesn't count. I want 20 draws. This is something that's going to help you when you're trying to score and lower your scores, is what shot do I play into the flagstick? When I'm hitting those fades, I did not hit one draw. They were all perfect. I only hit 20 balls. Now I'm playing the draw. And can I have the consistency as I did with the fade? We'll see. But you gotta know these things, and you gotta know what the feeling is between the two. That way, when it comes time to score, you know exactly what shot you need to hit into that flagstick to get it tight every time. I'm back at one. Whew. Great work. You're crushing it. Okay, next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 9 irons, pick a new target, fades, again, 20 balls, fade them in there. What I like to do, if you can work a little fade, and when I mean fade, I mean I really want it to go straight as long as possible and then fall to the right. That would be the perfect scenario. If you can do that, you are going to start hitting your scoring clubs really close to that hole a lot more often. So that's why we're working on this. And I want you to know the difference between fades and draws. But sometimes you want that low pinch draw with that wedge, gets a lot of spin, sucks it back. So you gotta feel that too. That's what we just did. Now back to the fades. Nice high 9 iron. You got it. Moving on, now we're going to the 8-iron, except we're not hitting draws or fades, we're just hitting low shots with the 8-iron. And we should be, I'm basing all of these, today's range day off $100 balls in your basket. So 24 to 68, 100, I'm guessing you have 100 balls. And so 8-iron, finish it off, last 20 balls, just a low punch 8-irons. Full swings, just try to go low as you can. New target also. It's gonna really help you out. And the premise for today, the kind of the goal is what we're trying to get is much better mid to short iron shots, more crisp, more confidence, more control, closer to the hole. And that's going to help reduce your scores. Hitting a longer drive isn't going to lower your scores that much, if at all. Okay, especially if it's in the bushes. Even, you know, look, your drives, you can get more distance out of your drives, but how much more are you gonna get than what you currently have? To lower your scores with what you have to work with, which is your current length, your current abilities, your current skill set, the best way is to get better from 8-iron on down. And today's focus is helping us get there. And this whole series is really geared toward that and your short game and your putting. So that's how we're gonna lower our scores. And you're gonna be like, wow, how'd that happen? And you're gonna know why, because you put in the work. Don't quit. And hey, thanks so much. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. And if you want more info about any of the products I use, my wedges, my stuff, whatever, I have links in the description below for everything. Check it out. Anyways, we're going 28-iron low shots. Here we go. And a magic thing is gonna happen to you when you start doing this portion of today's session is when it fades, you're gonna feel what you felt in your fade swing. When it draws, you're gonna feel what you felt when you were trying to draw it with your pitching wedge. And then you'll be able to make those adjustments to straighten it out. If you don't do what the earlier stuff, you're not gonna have that feel right now. That's why it's so critical that you do these things so you develop the feel that you're looking for. There you go. When you practice a lot, this is what happens. That's hard work. That just doesn't happen overnight. So practice until this happens. That's what you're looking for. All right, that's it. That's it. We're not hitting woods. We're not hitting long irons. We're not hitting drivers today. Just iron day at the range. You're going to love the results this produces down the road. This is how you practice. This is how you improve. This is how you lower your scores, by working on specific areas of your game individually. And then they all come together later when you play. Day 10 in the books. Thanks for watching. You're doing awesome. Comment below. Let me know how it's working for you, what you're feeling. I love kind of the feedback so far. Everybody's doing great. If you want more video content, click right over here. Hit the round logo to subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. All right. I'll see you in the next video.